Our story begins in the depths of the English pyramid. In a region known for greatness, neighbors like Manchester United and Manchester City have set the standard for English football. But today, the club we take over is more of a cautionary tale. That, of course, is Bury FC. The former FA Cup winners have never been the biggest team in England and haven't been in the first division in a century. But they've been very consistent in the lower levels of the English Football League. But in 2019, after years of mismanagement, tragedy struck. They became not only another team in a long list of clubs falling down the pyramid after administration processes, but were the first club since the 1990s to be kicked out of the Football League entirely. After the creation of Phoenix Club, fan repurchasing of the name and historic home, and a merger bringing together a broken fan base, Bury FC are back. You won't find them in EAFC or even the base game of FM24. No, it's with the help of the creators community in FM that we head to the 9th tier of English football and the Northwest Counties League's Premier Division. It is from here that we will look to rebuild this club, bring them back to the Football League, win the FA Cup, and ultimately the Premier League. Along the way, fixing the club's still perilous financial situation, playing attractive football, and creating one of the greatest academies in all of England will be priorities. This is Movers and Shakers, the Bury FC revival story. On one hand, we have all of the advantages of being a former Football League club, a massive budget, fan base, and stadium relative to our competition, as well as fantastic facilities for both our senior and youth teams. We'll look to take advantage of these by bringing youth players through our own academy and picking up ones that may have slipped through the cracks at other greater Manchester clubs. On the other hand, there's a lot of debt and a very bloated squad. But how bad could the financials look? We're projected to be nearly £500,000 in debt by the end of the first season. That's not good for any club. Our outstanding debt sits in 2 loans, totaling £3.5 million. The first is a £79,000 per month loan payment going through the end of the first season, which explains why our projections financially are so hellish. The second is a much more palatable £23,000 per month that goes through the end of the 2033 season, or basically until the end of the save. Our overall salary expenditure looks to be north of £150,000 for the year. To start the season, we have 17 players making £100 or more per week, and 4 making £200 or more per week. To compare this to the rest of the league, the next highest team is spending right around £26,000 for the entire year, and a total of 8 players across all teams in the league make over £100 per week or more. But Andrew, that's okay. We have all the best players. We're projected to win the league, right? Wrong. Only 2 of our players feature in the key players section of the league's season preview page. One, midfielder Andy Kellett, is on £100 per week, and justifiably so. The other, center back Andy Hollins, is on a non-contract making £150 per appearance. Bury is also not picked to win the league. We're currently projected to finish 6th, top among the returning clubs, but behind all of those relegated to this division the prior year. We're going to need some magic to jump up those 5 spots, and I think this tactic will work fantastically at getting to that. We'll play a simple 4-4-2 wing play system, pragmatic yet aggressive, perfect for this level. We only have 3 strikers, none that look too promising, so we have a 4-2-3-1 setup as an alternative. Our coaching staff is the best in the division, so we don't have a lot of work to do here. One addition I want to make, though, is Giles Barnes. The former Forest, Derby, longtime MLS midfielder, and current Orlando Pride assistant is a man I've hired in a number of other non-league saves, and he has been great. Barnes will slot in as my assistant manager, and I hope to have him for the entirety of my save. The only thing left to prepare for preseason is to begin to trim the squad. As I said, we have a ton of high earners and a lot that aren't very good. 2 players will go out the door in the coming weeks. Center back Louise Morrison, who is going out on loan, but 90% of his £150 per week deal is being covered by the loanee, Cadbury Health. The other is right back Curtis Obang, who left on a free transfer. We have 5 other players on the unwanted list. They're being paid a combined £900 per week, more than most other clubs' entire wage bill. To offset the wages we still need to cover, we're going to turn to one of the best moneymakers and the only really guaranteed moneymaker a non-league club can count on, and that is preseason friendlies. In addition to a friendly with our senior affiliate Radcliffe, we've scheduled 5 friendlies against the big boys, or should I say the medium-sized boys. Blackpool, Derby, Wigan, and Bristol Rovers all call League One home right now, and Stockport County sits in League Two. They win about as well as you'd think they would. But what are preseason results good for? Absolutely. Except £38,000 in fees alone from these friendlies. The more we can chip away at our massive debts, the better. But it all leads into this, the opening match of our 2023-24 Northwest County League Premier Division season. Today we're on the other side of Manchester, just outside, in fact, to Glossop. The town is the smallest in all of England to host a former First Division club, with Glossop North End playing there not at the turn of the 21st century, but the 20th century. Truly a sleeping giant. And we're off in our first match of the 2023-24 season. McKenna to Reeves. Oh, fire. Hit it. Ooh. Good take. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Ball needs to be on the other side. Oh. Like, we just can't allow free headers like that inside of our own 6-yard box. It's just we have to be more aggressive. We've got 3 guys standing there, and all right, Briggs. Okay. Come on. Let's go. That's exactly what we want. You know, we're going to need to get used to it being a little sloppy, but goal's a goal. Ooh. It's a great header by Reeves. Keeping the pressure on. Let's get men back here. Come on. You're right there. Oh, wow. Oh. Welcome back to non-league. That's real tough. All right. Good, building out of the back. Let's just find the pass. Good. Stick with it. Come on. Cross. Yeah. Killifan. What a finish. Patience. It's all about the patience. Come on, Briggs. That's our big man. There he is. He's going to be the key. He is going to be the key for our goal scoring efforts. Big lads. No, look, we created lots of chances. Disappointed to concede on they probably deserved a goal, but we created chances and we got a good win. It's something to build on. First game, jitters are gone, and we're on to our homecoming. Now comes the big one, our homecoming. The first match at Gig Lane since 2019. The supporter groups are buzzing, especially after our convincing win in match day 1. Gig Lane is truly an historic ground. It was originally leased from the Earl of Derby, and the first match was a 4-3 victory in 1885. For reference, the oldest ground in all of football, Deepdale, which is the home of Preston, opened only 7 years earlier. But back to our home opener. We host Skelmersdale United, a team punching above their weight very early in this season. Over 3,500 fans are expected today, which is going to be one of the bigger crowds in the league all season. And we're off for another big game, the return to Gig Lane. Briggs got to have that held up. No, that's good defense. Wait for them to make the mistakes. Hit it, Briggs. Time. All right, nice and easy build up here. Find the holes in the defense. Have Briggs in that channel if you want it. Into Kellett, to Gilboy, down to Killifin. All for naught, offsides. But hey, we're creating stuff early. I'm liking what we're seeing here. Beautifully taken by Atkinson. Well done to claim that ball. Good win by Gilboy. Killifin. Kellett. Oh. It looks like Kellett's picked up a bit of a knock here. To McKenna, back to Hollins and Lafferty. Killifin, wide to Obeng. To Briggs. Oh, what a save by Barnes. Gilboy puts it over. Hey, pressure's on right now. We're playing well to start. Kellett, Pete. Gilboy. Killifin. Ooh. Gilboy is looking fantastic early on here. Now let's get that away. Good header 1. Keep that pressure up. Well done defending that. Really, really well done. Now it's not over here. We're just looking very, very solid defensively, and I love to see it. Oh, yeah, that's a good save, Atkinson. Good headers away. No, I like that we're being so good in the air defensively. All right, Reeves to Obeng. Someone in the middle. Oh, I thought it was in. All right, let's build solidly here. Gilboy's been a star for us all day. Up to Killifin. To Reeves. Square it. In the top corner. Let's go. Come on, Reeves. Huge to get a goal in before halftime. Team talk completely different now. We still need to keep the pressure on. Cannot be satisfied with 1-0. We got a lot of football to be played. Holland's figures to be a weapon, but penalty. Let's go. Come on. Set pieces are going to be huge for us, and Holland's is such a weapon. Benito from the penalty spot. First goal ever for Bury. We'd love to see it. That's 2-0. But I don't want us to get satisfied. Defending here out wide. I mean, that's fantastic stuff, and it's a good save by Atkinson. Can't be letting them get crosses like that off. Briggs? How'd he miss? How did he miss that? It's another good take. Never going in, but we'll get a corner out of it. Goalkeeper really should be catching that. Got to stay strong defensively here. Got to stay strong. Deflection. Oh, God. I mean, it's just wildly unlucky. Wildly unlucky there. Just the deflection. Atkinson's out of position after the deflection. I mean, nothing the goalkeeper can do, but we just have to stay focused late on in these matches. I'm sure the numbers are going to look like we're dominating here, and little sketchy. All right, kick it forward. Gilboy, come on, dude. You have a teammate. That's a fantastic start, but I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. We have 4 XG. Really should be scoring for more positions than we did, and fluke goal. We have to be executing at a higher level. I know it's non-league, but if we have money to spend, we can sell a couple of these guys and find a striker who can put goals in consistently. It's going to be night and day. But it's just a little worrying that we're not finishing off chances like we should be. But all in all, we're back at Gig Lane for the first time in a few years, and a win is a win is a win. Supporters are buzzing. Let's carry on from here. I'm glad to have all of you guys here as we look to move up the divisions. I hope you can like and subscribe if you liked what you saw today, and we'll have more Bury FC content coming in the next couple weeks. Until then, cheers.